Why do gamers love watching gamers? Well, in today's video, we will be exploring this question, and it starts from a deeper place than you thought. When you watch someone play a game, how are you feeling? How come you watch someone else instead of playing the game yourself? Thousands of people sink their time into watching creators or streamers like IShowSpeed and Markiplier. But have you ever wondered why we do this? Now, there is a simple answer to this. Obviously, it's because it's fun, right? Whether you're watching someone get jump scared in a horror game or your favorite streamer dominate FPS lobbies, it's simply fun to watch. But watching others play games is more than that. Let's go back to the old days. The days where you would watch your older brother or sister play a game and you would experience the journey with them. When I was digging around for answers, I found this Wired article written by Julie Munsey. She talks about how she used to watch her brother play Zelda, and it was some of her best memories. Julie also mentions watching Game Grumps videos and how this channel made her old memories come rushing back. She describes their videos as a useful refuge when she felt lonely and had just moved to a new city. After reading the full article, I realized that the creator's personality and the connection with them is a massive factor. Now, this intrigued me, so I made a short survey to find more evidence of this. After the results came in, I came to a conclusion. 85% of people said that the creator was just as important as the content itself. Most participants said they feel connected to creators even without meeting them. This can develop into a parasocial relationship, but we'll get to that in a minute. So people watch others play games for connection, the creator's personality, and the fun, of course. However, that didn't satisfy me. It felt like something was missing. So I continued digging and found an article on the SMU Journal written by James McGurk. This looked at the question from a logical standpoint. He says, asking why people watch sports instead of playing them, it's entertaining to watch someone be good at something, no matter what they're good at. This was interesting to me because it makes complete sense. But then something else caught my eye. Jason talks about how chatters will interact with streamers and how this is a great thing for connection. However, if people chat and interact in a creator stream often, it could lead to having a parasocial relationship. But what does that mean? Well, a parasocial relationship is a one-sided bond where a person feels an emotional connection to a public figure or a fictional character they don't actually know. This directly links to streamers and their chatters as people pay to subscribe to their channel and get shouted out on stream by the creator.
He shows 15 torches with the 5 gifted. Dude, this is crazy.
This makes the viewer excited and feel a personal bond with them, when the streamer doesn't even know who they are and will probably forget they even exist, especially if they have a lot of viewers. James then states that this form of relationship can become unhealthy and cause a lot of problems for both parties. Let me go into more detail about this. In extreme cases, these relationships can be dangerous. Let's take a look at this example. In an article I found online, written by Paul Ippolito, it talks about the streamer Sweet Anita and how she faced police inaction.
One day I went to the shops. He followed me from my house to the shops.
So Anita was actually followed from her house to the shops by her stalker. Could you imagine how vulnerable and uncomfortable she must have felt?
And he calmly walked over, making eye contact with me through the window of my house, and just sat on the bench, whipped out a drink, and just went and carried on watching.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, imagine not being able to do basic things like shopping or even being at home without feeling safe. While these horrible experiences are rare, they must be noted. Streamers and content creators are not your friends unless you're actually friends with them in person. The deal is that they're providing you with content and you're providing them with your viewership, and that's as far as it goes. Let's switch up the mood here and take a look at some positives about parasocial relationships. I found this article online called In Defense of Parasocial Relationships, written by Angela Haupt. She mentions how this type of relationship can help people with low self-esteem come closer to their ideal self. After this, she says those with avoidant attachment styles often get attached to TV characters with desirable characteristics they then try to embody, which can be an effective coping strategy. She then tells the story of a woman aged 50 who, when she was a teenager, went to watch a musician called Andrew McMahon. She enjoyed the musician so much, she drove 12 hours a couple weeks later to catch one of his solo shows. Fast forward a decade, and she has seen him over 100 times, joined all his fandoms, watched his documentary, and read his memoir. Angela spoke to Andrew McMahon on a Zoom call and asked how he felt about all of that. Overall, he was very appreciative and felt very cared for and loved. He also said, "I appreciate there are people who are willing to share and be vulnerable with me in the same way that I am in my songs." This shows that parasocial relationships aren't always a one-way thing and that they can be good too. To reinforce the factors we've explored, I decided to interview a few peers to get their opinion on this. Do you usually watch people play games online? And if so, who's your go-to creator or creators?
Yeah, I usually watch people online. I quite like watching the Sidemen. They're quite a big channel. I quite like watching a lot of their side content where they play games. I also enjoy this one small content creator named Davo Bands. He's got a lot of energy from like...
Bands.
Dave O'Bands.
It sort of changes over the year actually. So like normally at the start of the year, I'll be watching like this year I did my YouTube recap, and the first thing at the start of the year that I was watching a lot of speed runs of games. Then as I moved sort of into the middle of the year, it was more sort of content aimed at me improving in games because I was really trying to get my competitive skill up.
Yeah.
Then as we got to the end of the year, I'm sort of you're sort of losing energy as you get through the year. So I sort of decided that I was gonna sort of just like watch longer form content. So I started watching a lot of Minecraft Let's Plays and stuff like that.
I do. I usually watch a variety of people on YouTube. I don't really have favourite creators. I sort of, if the video is interesting or if it's like on a game I enjoy or a topic I find interesting, then I'll watch it. It's sort of whatever's on my feed I'll watch.
Why do you think people enjoy watching games rather than playing the games themselves?
I think it's got a lot to do with the personality of the creators. I think when they watch those videos, they're not, unless you're watching it to like figure out how to do something in a game, you're not watching it for the game itself. The game is like a bonus to be there.
It's like, oh,
but
I like that game, but...
You're watching it for the personality of the creator, almost like watching a TV show but them playing your favourite game, for example.
On the TV show, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a mix of things. Mostly, I believe it would probably be that they can't afford the game themselves. Like, if they want to see what the game is about and they can't afford to play it, they can watch someone else play it. Or if it's the game's on sale, or, for example, then they can watch someone play a part of the game to see if they would enjoy it. Like, they can see the gameplay loop, the content in the game, and similar things.
Yeah.
I think it's got a lot to do with their energy, because if you look at YouTube's like analytics, YouTube viewership spikes during winter, and it comes a lot from, as you're getting to the end of the year, a lot of people lose a lot of their energy for playing stuff, and they just sort of want to sit down and relax and not really do anything, so they'll watch something instead. And I think it also helps that there's so many creators for so many things that everybody's going to find something that they're going to want to watch.
Do you think it's more about the game or the creator's personality?
I think definitely more the personality than the game. But the game does play a part in it. Like, for example, that Dave O'Bands character I told you about, I would have never have found him if it wasn't for the fact that he started a playthrough in one of my favourite games, Undertale. I found him through that. He started playing it probably about 4 months ago now, and found him randomly on my YouTube, and I've watched him ever since.
Cool, yeah.
So it's definitely mainly the personality, but the games do
Call it
elevate.
like a 60-40 like kind of split. Have you ever felt like you kind of know a creator, or even though they actually don't? Like, have you ever had that one-sided parasocial kind of connection with any creator before?
I feel like it's kind of natural to have that parasocial relationship. I personally definitely had it way more when I was younger, but it sort of comes from, you also get that parasocial relationship, but there's also the other side of, you get your loyalty to a creator as well. So like a lot of people will choose to only watch one creator for a specific topic because they feel like it's not just the creator that they're involved with, but their community as well. They'll be really involved with the community for that game and the community for specifically that creator, and it sort of creates creator rivalries as well. I mean, it's happened for years. It happens with stage plays and stuff, like and movies. People relate to characters from movies, and then it turns to sort of like they want to collect all the stuff for that character from the movie.
And some people even pick up traits, or it even
exactly.
goes that far.
Like
which I do explore in the video as well.
They see they see a character in a movie and they're like, oh, well, that character walks like that, or they adjust their glasses like this. And it translates into themselves. They can subconsciously start doing that thing, and it still happens with creators as well. People will pick up games because of creators.
Exactly. After speaking to my peers and gathering all the information, I answered the question. People aren't just watching games, they're watching people. It's about comfort, refuge, humor, and personality. If you think about it, maybe watching gaming content isn't just about fun or games. Maybe it's about finding comfort in someone's voice, their reactions, or just being able to relate to someone. It has an even deeper meaning than I thought. We don't just love watching other gamers, we love being part of something. Thank you for watching, go support your favourite creators, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.